Are we good? Can we be lovers and friends? Did y'all hear Lil Jon is gonna be at the Super Bowl? Y'all already it's about to be good. It's about to be good. Please come in and thumbs up this video. Please and thank you. I need us to get in the habit of thumbsing up the video now. Thumbsing it up as soon as you come in. Because it puts me in the algorithm. It helps me with fighting against the hating hoes in the back who's trying to stop me from bringing y'all the tea. I saw that same content creator that had nothing to say. Yeah. Y'all think I'm about to let y'all gentrify my tea? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But hey, Couture Bays, it's your girl Brooke going live with the Retalk and Bay Squad. We've got to talk. If you've been hiding under a rock or whatever, baby, I don't know what to tell you. But we're here to talk about Keke Palmer versus Armand Wiggins. We're here to talk about Monique breaking the internet. Baby, I knew from the moment she said, now, Shannon, when Skip got to talking, I said, oh, it's about to be good. It's about to be good. And of course, Chrisean being sued. But before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly. Everything we say here is allegedly. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess. Follow me on the free apps. Follow me on the Instagram. Follow me at the Meta Place. This is for us, Space Squad. And of course, follow me on X. And everything we say and do is in accordance with what? Copyright Act of 1976. Fair use. Fair use, Space Squad. Fair use. Fair use. That being said, let's get into the mess. Let's see who's here today. Hey, Darius. Yes, if you're new here or returning, Bay Squad, smash that like button coming in. Hey, Koja, I've been waiting for you to break down to see if I need to watch the Monique. You need to watch it. It was good. Keke versus who now? Armand Wiggins. Hey, that girl Yonder, a.k.a. Angelica. Hey, boo. I haven't finished watching it, but Monique must be protected at all costs. Hey, Denitra, already done. Hey, Bobby Ruffin. Hey, Jacquez. Hey, Sherry. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes. Hey, All Things Charity. Hey, Country Glamour. I'm watching her interview now. I'll be back once I'm done. It's good so far. Yes. Hey, Cynthia Renee. Good evening. Sitting in the front row. Great content this week. See you in Wiley in Vegas. Thank you. It's Wild Out Wednesday. Hey, yes, and almost 3 hours. Why? Because it was good. See, when the person is spilling the tea, because, baby, she said names. She gave dates. She gave receipts. I love somebody. If we're going to do it, let's do it. If we're going to do it, let's do it. Speaking of let's doing it, because Monique is going to be last. Did y'all see Bob Marley's mistress talking about happy birthday, Bob? In Black History Month? Girl, the girls is eating her up. Her children are getting the business. They said, get your mama with her ass. To be loved. Listen, now I did know Bob Marley was a cheat. There's a lot of things that's coming out about Bob Marley, but I'm still going to watch the movie. I don't care what y'all say. Not everybody is perfect. I need to put this out there because Monique said it best. Y'all be missing the message because y'all so focused on the messenger. Baby, if that's not confirmation, I've been spilling the tea to the Bay Squad, feeding the streets, being a pop culture phenom. I don't know what it is. Your favorite blogger's favorite blogger? Yes, ma'am. But baby, they dragging. When I say dragging, they're dragging her by her stringy hair. Because, baby, I looked at the comments, says eating sis up. Like, girl, you need to keep it like you did back in the Gap. Hideout. Hideout, Miss Mamas. Also, Lily from SWV is clocking the girls. She said these girls is 10 seconds into their career and already getting Grammys. Absolutely not. I said, oh my God. And then, y'all ready for this? Is y'all ready? Is y'all ready? They said, what's the difference between Lizzo and Diddy? I'll wait. What's the difference between Lizzo and Diddy? Oh, baby, they not playing. The girls is not playing with the man. The vegan water is exceptional today, is it not? Exceptional. As my favorite toxic king say, sensational. Hey, Kashmir. Christian Keys could learn something from the likes of Kat and Monique. We need evidence. I think he was paid off, y'all. Robert Nestor Marley is mixed. Ain't nothing wrong with him going over there. Ooh. Baby, they is dragging. I don't know if that's his mama. Y'all think it's his mama? She was over there. I want to say a special happy birthday to Papa. That was like, oh, from the 90s. Let me stop. Hey, Hollywood Blue. Now, who is the 7% that said no? Ooh. Don't you clocking it and staying on Tyler Perry's ass? As she should. Y'all laughing. Monique let it be known. Oprah, Tyler Perry, crooked business people. She didn't just say it about them. She said Will Packard. Let's not leave him out of the mix. The difference is Diddy has much more money. Child, they said no. The fact that y'all had Lizzo and not Diddy, I'm not even going to tell y'all what they said. Oh, see, now, it's not in a lawsuit, okay? When the girls come forward, we'll stand with them. We will stand with them. Okay, so let's get into Chrisean, because, so tell me why. Patty, he finally went to the police. He's finally suing. He filed yesterday. I don't have a problem with this, but why are we bringing this drama into 2024? We should have did this last year when she chipped your tooth. I thought they said she knocked the whole tooth out and broke his nose. I'm not taking up for Chrisean. I'm not, because now she's a colorist. You know, she says some nasty things about dark-skinned Black women. And I'm like, Chrisean, girl, I need you to see this. Y'all share this video so Chrisean can see it. This is how you used to look. Clean, pretty, intelligent, woman of the world. Now you look worldly, ran down, dirty. You look how Kalani used to look before she got with YG. Like you don't bathe. Like that poom poom is on fumes. Yeah. And now you being sued and they talk about your baby. Like, girl, get it together. You're a mother now. I don't understand all these young moms who don't want to get their lives together. You want to get pregnant by this dusty man, so live with it. I'm happy we're all one band, one sound when it comes to DeAndrea Sanders being pregnant by Jaquez. Y'all are echoing my sentiments. Thank you, ladies. Finally, we're standing together. Let's bridge the gap. One band, one sound. We could have taken you to the chop shop, and I get it. You got that demon spirit up on you. But now you out here being sued. Do you even have the money? Like, you moved into Jonathan's house. Jonathan wants Stewie. Stewie wants the girls. Stewie over there glowing up. You're supposed to glow up. Stewie over there living her best life, looking better. Skin glowing. looking healthy. Don't look drugged out. Okay, girl. Please. Oh my God. Pray for the baby. Okay. Can I pull up to Vegas or is it only for content creators? It's for everybody, Hollywood Blue. Hey, Lamel. Yup, she looked like she stank. Oh, sunset. Not be catching the live. Okay, yes. Child, 2024 might be surviving Oprah. We shall see. You got me on the sweetie boy song. It's on repeat. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I'm glad to see it. Please like this video. Make sure y'all are hitting that poll. Can I pet that dog? So let's get into Keke Palmer versus Armand. So y'all know Armand Wiggins is over there on Soul TGIF. Fox Soul doing the VPN show. We not hating. Congratulations. I heard people are loving. And when I say loving, I heard people are loving it over there. So a win is a win, right? But when it came to Keke Palmer's baby daddy, I'm going to call him by his name like Jovi said. Jovi Beauty, we love our Brooklyn native. Keke Palmer's baby daddy is a bitter, tired man who thought his light-skinnedness was going to be all it took. And Keke woke up out the spell instantly. Came to her senses. Some of y'all are like, but she was, they were both abusive. No. They were not both abusive. Okay? You cannot get any type of TPO in America without receipts. You cannot get no type of TPO in America without receipts. Newsflash, if she was the one acting a fool on that man, he would have had the TPO and the custody. He doesn't. It has been extended. Armand is mad. Baby, you made it an easy case for Keke and them. Y'all talking about, oh, she gave the stuff to TMZ. TMZ, all they have to do is call and ask, hey, what's going on with this case? Because Keke Palmer is actually a pop star. She is loved in media. Some of y'all be, I'm going to just refrain from what I want to say. But some of y'all be acting. I'm not mad at it. Armand has his thoughts, but we also know what Armand likes. He likes some light, bright, strong, super masculine, anti-woman. We already know that. So I was pleasantly, well, I'm not going to act like I was pleasantly surprised. This is right up his alley to be anti-Keke. I mean, when has he ever went up for the woman? Ever. Like, for real. If it wasn't one of the rock girls. Child, please. So again, I need y'all to understand. I get it. The male identified will say Keke was in the wrong. No judge would just vote in her favor because she's Keke Palmer. They don't care. They don't care. Keke Palmer is not Jada Pinkett Smith. She's Keke Palmer with a dusty baby daddy who didn't have no job. You want to get with me with no money? And she was like, hey, Theotis, little baby Theo. That was a setup. That was a trap. That was a trap. I need y'all to understand. There's men out here who would get you pregnant and not like you. This is why the girls are screaming from the rooftops to DeAndrea Sanders. Girl, make your appointment. Make 2 appointments. Okay? Chop shop, therapist. Let's go. Did you not see your man? Okay. Hey, Miss Katie, how are you? Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. This is why I say hooked on phonics doesn't work for everybody. It says Nikki Pricey. Bree, you literally switched on Nikki so hard. Now you subbing Barbs and sharing videos dragging Nikki. I can tell you didn't ride for Friends as child. What? Baby, the grammatical errors. lets me know everything I need to know. Let's talk about that. I was simply going to say congratulations to Nicki Minaj. I heard everybody got to #1, which is awesome. It's been on the Billboard for 6 weeks. I think that is dope. I said we should lead with that song or Fuck the Club Up. You know, the two leading songs. To say I'm anti Nicki Minaj is crazy. I shared the thought crimes because somebody said, Bree, we should talk about this. I thought it was coming out today. They're not anti anybody. They're strictly hip hop. And I need y'all to hear from people who are strictly hip hop what they have to say. Now, I thought the picture of her with the chicken was fake. Okay? I thought it was fake. Why do I have to be up Nicki's ass for y'all to believe I'm a Barb? I don't need to do that. I don't need to fight for Nicki. My job is to give unbiased commentary. Now, when she's right, she's right. I think right now she's right. Working with Burna Boy. That is smart. Okay? Afrobeats is out here. And Pino is out here. But to tell me anything of switching up and I'm not friends and you don't even have a face picture. You are a troll. You would sit here by your master. Go worship them. I'm a grown woman with the freedom of speech. As long as I don't defame or slander her, I'm doing my job. I did like one song and y'all are losing your minds. It's crazy. Crazy. I said congratulations to Meg Thee Stallion and y'all are losing it. This isn't even about Nicki Minaj. Look at the thumbnail. Come again? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all are so deluded. You can't even see. Friday is coming faster than you think. You should be praying. The things that I know don't get the internet. How about that? Keke reacted to the abuse. It was not a two-way street. Thank you, but let Armand tell it. She was egging on this big old man. Now Keke Palmer has to be what, 5'6"? That man is 6'2". He threw her over the couch, practically stole her phone, say things to the baby. It's just weird. It's weird how people go up for the wrong side. It's weird. It's weird. Hey, Naughty Love. Hey, AT2. Broke. Yes. He trapped Keke like DDD did Hallie. Oh my God, celebrity. Hey, Michelle. Yes, thumbs up this video. Run them likes up. Oops, sperm banks matter. Oh my God. You have the right to change your mind. I guess not in America. I guess I live in China. Hey, Chelsea. There is, they so crazy. Meg also said she had more to say after Nicki already responded. So what? So what? This is so what? She went #1. Would you speak after you went #1? No. And piano. Thank you, that girl yonder. Y'all know I'm trying to get into my African bag. And piano. And piano. Y'all know I got a Louisiana education. I don't know why the girls be trying me. Drag on, Bree. We saw those screenshots. Yes, we did. Yes, let's get these likes to liking. Out of work, personal trainer. Okay. Armand did the same thing to Megan when Party dissed her. Did he? Well, you know he's going to go out for her. He don't like Megan. That's so last week. Why are they still on this? Exactly, Darius. Nicki is out here testing out the new music with Burna Boy, and they want to talk about... Oh, it be the barbs. It don't be the barbs. It be the stands. The stands are the problem. Please like, share, and subscribe respectfully. You said it beautifully. Thank you. I'm loving the Afrobeats vibes. Yes. Did you hit that like button? So let's get into... Did I get everybody? Let's get into Monique. Baby, when a sage get the sage, when a sage gets the saging, baby Monique then set the house on fire, brought the fuel cans, dumped them out, lit the match through it, and walked away. She didn't run, she walked. The way she... First thing that I want to say this. Let me say this to Shannon Sharp, what you're over there doing with Club Shay Shay, baby, you are setting the tone for pods. And I say that with the utmost respect because so many people had the opportunity to be on the type of time you're on, and they chose the other side. They chose the other side. I told y'all this before. If Club Shay Shay do what I think he's doing, he sets the tone for how the rest of the pods are going to have to operate. He's forcing them to not only play the game, they're going to have to be truthful. Oh, we're going to edit that out. No, we want to hear it. We want to hear it. It was beautifully done. Beautifully done. I loved everything about it. I loved the fact that she was sipping the liquors. She didn't have daddy in the camera because she knew y'all was going to be mad. But she said, listen, when we say there's a married woman, shouldn't my man be here? I'm not crying to Gail about my problems. I'm crying to my husband, my partner. Baby, Monique, I clocked that. Monique. I was like, say more. She said I could air you out, Oprah. We had long talks. I would never do you like you did me. I didn't know Oprah and Tyler didn't say, I'm sorry. I thought they did. Y'all did. I could have sworn somebody told me they apologized. See, y'all be lying. The media be lying. Because I was like, they didn't apologize? Oh, hell no. Lee Daniels was the only one who apologized, and that's because of T.S. Madison. For that, T.S. Madison, I congratulate you. I applaud you. Even though you told me to wrap around a tree and I don't see it for you, for that, I give you your flowers. And that only. See, I can clap for my haters. Can you? So I appreciated that. I cannot believe, let me see if she aired the video. I cannot believe Will Packard. I can't believe it. Will Packard had them in. Child, they be treating our black talent so bad. So bad. And it be black people. It don't just be the pale people. It be the black people too. It be the community. The community be treating us so bad. I know that to be true because I saw people who got upset with what I had to say, but praise Becky with the good hair for regurgitating my talking points. I will never be okay with it. Not DL Hughley already responded. Bitch. Breaking news. This just came out. Oh, she aired the clip. Because she told the truth. She said, DL Hughley, that's Kat's friend. That's not my friend. He got mad at me because he couldn't read a contract. I said, damn. She said the thing blew up, but let's get into what he had to say real quick. Let's hear what DL Hughley has to say about Monique, because she gonna drag you, baby. Her sweet baby. I love us for real. Where is it?
Like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. And so Monique was.
Hold on. So DL Hughley comes for Monique in her Club Shay Shay interview. I don't know nobody that works out that much and gain weight. She a liar. First of all, we've seen Monique lose weight. She says she likes to eat, baby. DL, I don't think you're ready for this because you wasn't ready when she ate you up the last time. But let's get into it. Breaking news.
Well, Club Shay Shay is getting messier and messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. And so Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy ass video with her and her daddy complaining about something or working out. I don't know nobody that work out that much and gain weight unless every crunch you do has got Captain in front of it. But apparently she goes on Club Shay Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host Jasmine Sanders played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she said she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, huh? Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints. I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't because I respected her wishes. She's a liar. It also befuddles the shit out of me how somebody who, as a comedian, talks as much shit about everybody else as she does. She has to merit to be offended about anything as much shit as you say about people. Then she encouraged everybody, allegedly it stems from the fact that I used to always talk shit about her on video after video, and she encouraged her sweet babies to look at the video and find them. Do that. Do exactly what she says. And you know what you're not going to find? You're not going to find any evidence of that because Monique is a fucking liar. She's lying about that. But what you will find is Monique talking shit about some alleged contract dispute we had. Look at the ticket. It says D.L. Hughley, then Monique. She knows the story.
My bad. He was talking a lot of ish, but I feel like this. D.L. Hughley is lying. He's lying. I saw the contract. Bay Squad. I saw the contract. It said she was the headliner. I don't care what the ticket say. The contract said Monique was the headliner. He's real upset. He's real mad. And we're going to get into it. I'm going to play it from the beginning because I don't want people to think I'm just saying this. And this is what she's talking about. She said you were dismissive. I believe her because everything Monique has said has came to fruition. The stuff with Steve Harvey, the stuff with Oprah, the stuff with Tyler Perry, the stuff with Will Packard, all of that has come to the forefront. So my thing is this. You can't get mad because, and to call Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp, the Wendy Williams, no. The tone was set by Cat Williams. The tone was set. You have an unnatural allegiance to losers. She said, I'm fat, I'm black, and they don't want to hear me. But you have to listen to the message. The receipts are there. I have no reason to lie. You're mad because she clocked you and she went on a platform that's going viral. If you're such a good man, D.L. Hughley, the things would speak for itself. I'm going to let him repeat what he said because you're not a good man. And that's the problem. People think because they pay bills, because they paid some bills and the mistress never came to their wife, they're a good man. You're not. We heard what you did to your daughter.
Well, Club Shay Shay is getting messier and messier. It's almost like Wendy Williams didn't go anywhere. She just got a weight set. And so Monique was on. Every time I see Monique these days, she's on doing some greasy ass video with her and her daddy complaining about something or working out. I don't know nobody that work out that much and gain weight unless every crunch you do has got Captain in front of it. But apparently she goes on Club Shay Shay and tells the story about how she came on my radio show and I wasn't there at the time. And my co-host Jasmine Sanders played a game that we played all the time with everybody called Would You Rather. She apparently was so offended by that she said she got off. She called me. Monique did, and she said I was very dismissive, like, huh? Monique's a liar. When Monique did call me, I heard her complaints. I listened to her, and I pulled the segment. So if I had been as dismissive as she alleges I was, that segment would have aired. It didn't because I respected her wishes. She's a liar. It also befuddles the shit out of me how somebody who, as a comedian, talks as much shit about everybody else as she does. She has to merit to be offended about anything as much shit as you say about people. Then she encouraged everybody, allegedly it stems from the fact that I used to always talk shit about her on video after video, and she encouraged her sweet babies to look at the video and find them. Do that. Do exactly what she says. And you know what you're not going to find? You're not going to find any evidence of that because Monique is a fucking liar. She's lying about that. But what you will find is Monique talking shit about some alleged contract dispute we had. Look at the ticket. It says D.L. Hughley, then Monique. She knows the story. But what she did in response to that, she talked about my dog, my wife. This broad even brought out my daughter's personal trauma. My daughter was molested, and Monique brought that shit out and told the world that I allowed my daughter to be raped in front of me. The lying motherfucker. She knows she was lying. And it only stopped when everybody from my family checked her. It's interesting. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? You won't ever see her with her family, videos with her children or grandchildren, because nobody fucks with me. How do you have sweet babies when your own babies don't fuck with you? How do you love us for real when there's no evidence of anybody loving you for real, except your daddy?
He's a liar. He's bringing up the fact that she said she chose her career instead of being a great mother to her son. Hence why when she was being a great mother to her twins, she said it pissed her off. They wanted her to work for free when she was spending quality time with her children. D.L. Hughley, you told us the story about choosing the friend over your daughter, who you said you did not believe her. Like, why are you trying to mince words with us? I remember it clearly. That's why I don't like you. I think you're trash. You will forever be trash to me. And your daughter didn't check her. She said, you are truthful and you are right. And thank you for standing up for me. But please don't bring me into this because I'm trying to heal with my father. I can't stand no liar. If you're going to tell it, tell the truth, DL, with your hidden kid for 5 years ass.
You apparently have to pay. And FYI, daughters are paid for by daddies, not daddies who get paid by their daughters. You know what else you won't see Monique doing? Telling jokes. Monique, if she just spent as much time actually writing jokes and writing her Netflix special as she did complaining about not having one, it wouldn't have been trash. It got the work.
And he's also mad because she said he accepts anything. He said, well, I just accepted anything. And she told the truth. Look at these hit dogs hollering, child. Wake it up.
Worst reviews of any Netflix special in history. Because that's what Monique does. She complains and she has grievances. You never see her being a human being. You never see her being sweet and warm to people. Except when she's using it to butter somebody up to get something. There's a reason why everywhere she goes, shit starts. Everywhere she goes.
It does, because she said, you will not mistreat me. You will not abuse me. You will not use me. You will not use my clout. When I watched Almost Christmas, I only watched it for Monique. She was the funniest part. For her to be, to ad-lib and do all these other things, she had to do up in there. It's amazing. DL, go sit down on the show. Go sit down with Club Shay Shay. Yelling at your phone is not going to make us believe her any less. Icing on the cake.
How is it that nobody fucks with you, not even your family? How do you, well, I was on the road, get it. I get it every goddamn week. Look at my schedule versus yours. See how much I'm going. And I still manage to have a relationship that I cherish with my children. Can you say the same? You can't. Because all you do is talk about your grievances and who did you wrong. There's a reason you're by yourself. There's a reason you got to pay a man to love you. It's sad. There's an old adage that says you can't buy love. It's a shame, Monique, that you probably always will have to. Well, Club Shay Shay is getting...
He's mad. He's mad. This is the same man. I'm loved by my family. But when your side chick couldn't get in touch with you about your son passing away, some man. Child, the jokes write themselves. These knuckles. Oh, Yella needs to go have a cat nap. Maybe he'll wake up with some common sense. A lot of career women of every race had those regrets in their older age for choosing their jobs over their kids. Well, what Monique said is quite universal. Yes, and she said, I apologize to my son, and when he's ready, he can be receptive, and if he doesn't, that's fine. He's still getting money in the wheel. I respect a G like that. Yes, I can't believe they did that. Hey, Natalia. She talked about his dog. Hey. No, she said he was trash. DL got some nerve. He wish he had the daddy, her man, that Monique has, because he didn't have a dad at all. We don't even see him with his wife, and we know he cheats on her. DL is lame. Big mad. DL Hughley. Dirty low down Hughley. Ooh. Monique can't afford to take a break. She got her Netflix settlement because she has a backbone. She can afford not to work herself. And the fact that he's saying, causing all these problems. Listen, Monique taught me something I never knew anything about when it came to the industry. She was talking about the sitcoms. She was talking about they made the network in 2004 $800 and something million off the Parkers. They had the Laverne and Shirley clause. So that means they get equal pay, right? She said she didn't know anything about the business. Nobody told her anything about the business. And you probably one of them ninjas who didn't say anything about the business. Unless you talking about how bad Donald Trump is, baby, DL Hughley, we don't care. I'm not saying he's a good comedian, but I don't check for him. She spoke some truth. She said we was not getting our money when we was on the Queens of Comedy tour. I had to threaten them. See, that's the problem. What she said is reigning supreme. And you think, DL, with the history you have, with the misogyny you carry, with the vernacular that you don't use, that we're going to stand beside you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. See, when Cat Williams said he liked you, you was silent and compliant. It wasn't Wendy Williams then. But when Shannon Sharp asked her what was the issue, and she breaks it down and explains the issue, now you're upset. You missed the part where she said, if I don't fight, women behind me are just going to accept anything. Case in point, Taraji. Hence her issues with Oprah. D.L. Hughley, I don't remember anybody coming to us saying, you was fighting for anything dealing with the community. You're not fighting for equal pay of women. You're not talking about the disparities because you are a do anything ass bitch. Okay? Ain't that what Nikki said? You're a go along, get along type of person. I don't want somebody who's going along and getting along. Absolutely not. If they're not paying you, get your money. That's why so many of our greats are out here just falling by the wayside. We sit up here. When she gave recognition, I forget the lady's name, over Saturday Night Live, and she's in the credits for something else instead of being a writer of the show. It is insane. Y'all will accept anything. Absolutely not. I got too much Huey P. Newton in my blood. I'm not just accepting anything. Absolutely not. And you, how much you... Baby, please be for real. Absolutely not. I'm not listening to no DL Hughley who was crying on CNN and Fox News. You said your daughter came to you about your friend and you chose your friend. You told us that. We didn't pick that. You're mad because she said what she said to Leonard. You're that man in the Nat Turner movie who was sitting waiting on his wife to come from the white men. That's you. And you decided to do this in Black History Month and you think we're going to stand with you? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You probably are a good man. You probably repaired your situation and whatnot. But that was her interview to get it off. And she exposed so much more. And you worried about your 2 little seconds. Baby, you wasn't even trending. You need to be praying for Tiffany Haddish. Like she said, if you had a daddy, maybe you would have fought for your daughter when she told you your friend Me Too'd her. Clown. I'm not mad at Monique. Because Monique said the names. Because when there's people like me coming up in there and we trying to get our bag, we need to know who we need to watch out for. Because it's not just the pale males and the women. It is some of you, DLs. It's the Tiffany Haddishes. It's the Oprahs. It's the Tyler Perrys who went and lied and said she was difficult. Hence why she said I lost out between $2 to $3 million. Could be making $8 million because I am a Grammy winner. Please believe me. You don't know what that's like. You've never been in anything Grammy worthy. You wasn't even the funniest king of comedy. Go write you a book, Mr. Illiterate. You buy your son prostitutes because you can't teach him how to find real love. Miss us with the dumb ish. We know all about you, DL. And you're mad. And you're mad. I said Grammy, was it Oscar? My bad, Erica. I can't believe he did that. You should have sat there silent like Tiffany Haddish did when she opened up her mouth talking about, I ain't got no daddy. I'm glad I ain't got no daddy. And that's why you got 2 DUIs. And they called you for child grooming. Y'all mad at that lady's husband. Y'all ain't got her like that husband, but that husband is fighting for her to get her money. That's her husband. Okay? Let's be very clear. He's the reason she's getting her money because she was accepting pennies on the dollar. If you listen to the interview, she said, I was just thankful to be on TV. I just wanted to be famous. I didn't care I had to walk across the parking lot. I didn't care that the Parkers was making this network all this money, billions of dollars. And then next thing you know, we got an audit lawyer to find where's our money. See, that's what somebody real would do. Because we ain't never seen D.L. Hughley give us a lesson in Hollywood ever. While he's shucking and jiving, get on my nerves. I can't stand people like that. In 10 years of no work, Monique lost millions and currently fighting to get her money from the Parkers. Yeah, you're right. He did tell us that out of his own mouth. Yeah, I know what I was talking about. Go get one. He's arguing with an Oscar winner, okay? The nerve and the audacity. And she told us about Vlad way before these other jokers told us. And I'm so happy. She said he will remain nameless. I said, that's how you do it, Monique. Don't give him no clout. Got the nerve to speak on us and don't do nothing for us. I ain't knocking what y'all doing. But when that man, when she broke down the dollar amount he get off them interviews and what he be paying people, please. I'm glad she woke it up. Harry would have gotten rid of you to get some freedom. Ooh, it seems like black men are afraid to go against the white people in Hollywood. The black women stand up for themselves. It's quite sad. And the saddest part about it all is Taraji was like, girl, it ain't that bad. Now look at Taraji crying everywhere. She can't just, everywhere she turns, she just crying and boo-hooing and just falling out. I don't like that. I'm going to play a clip that I liked from the interview. I enjoyed the interview. I was here for Monique. Wake it up. What hit me was when she said they had to audition for a part they were already chosen for. And that's when they knew they could, okay, fleece them. Yes. Hey, Winnie the Pooh. Y'all want me to do a call-in? That's why he's touring so much at his age. Because he's not making the money. Clock that tea. He's just like Steve Harvey, just wants Monique to shut up and take it. Monique making better for the future come-ups. Yes. Just getting here. Hey, y'all. Like number 43. Thank you. Monique shook the table and DL is mad that she's exposing them. He should have known. Talking about you ain't got no good relationship. She told us she had no good relationship with her oldest son. And stop making it seem like her family do not be around her. She said she's choosing not to be with her family. Her family allowed for something to happen to her, and they went on Oprah to talk about it. DL is, oh my God. This is why I gotta pray for these niggas. Cause what? You thought you ate? You thought you ate? Honestly and truly, you thought you ate? Like sometimes I just be sitting up here and I just be looking at people who are supposed to have all this intelligence and they be acting like they don't know. It's disgusting behavior. It's so weird to me. At a pivotal time where we're in the year of retribution and you want to come to us with the bullshit. Get your dusty ass on. Dusty ass nigga. They will never call you Father of the Year. And we heard. We saw how you treated your daughter. Oh my God, breaking news. Bobby Aploff's husband, Corey, files for divorce. Corey has filed for divorce after 4 years of marriage. The couple reportedly split back in July of 2023. Due to irreconcilable differences, they have 2 daughters together, a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. According to court documents, Corey is asking for joint custody of their children. He's also asking the court block either party from requesting spousal support. That man makes a lot of money. Bobby, girl. Y'all think she went up in there talking that big shit? She only married him because he had money. Let's be very clear. Ooh! Oh my God. I can see the part changing now. I can see the pot changing now. She's been eating off the culture, baby. The culture is going to eat off your ass. Pray for Bobby and Corey. Maybe she should have been paying attention to her marriage instead of talking down to Black people. Okay? Who is Corey? Corey is child. He made some app or some ish like that. They real rich, not regular rich. Like they're rich. Like I think her next door neighbor or somebody was like Elon Musk and Mark Cuban. Girl, you're letting Corey. I'm about to go see about Corey. 2 kids from a wife. I'll give him a few months. Help him, drown his sorrows on an island or something. Corey's single, y'all. I have to let y'all know. What you think about the Kevin Hart bitch? She said, I agree. He said he was gonna help me. He helped me, but DL doesn't eat. Look at him. Those missing nutrients he needs is showing. Have Tiffany Haddish responded? No, because she ain't gonna respond. She should be, and let this be the lesson. You cannot speak bad on people who are not bothering you. Because I don't understand why she was talking about Monique in the GQ magazine. Like for what? Like honestly and truly. And we know Tiffany Haddish wants a husband. We know she do. We know she was over here doing the infrared challenge with Common. She was looking for that man to marry her. She ain't been right since. She's been unhinged. And then you add that weird video Aries Spears did that she had to pay for, child. Like Monique said, if you had a daddy in your life, ooh. Oh, the industry play is having marriage problems. Wow. Bobby Atloff, y'all don't know her? The weird white woman who had Drake, Yachty, Shaq, all the Black people over there. Funny Marco. Didn't know she was married. She looks so young. Child. What Kat and Monique did for us this year already is to tell us these people are the biggest clowns. And I want to know all the clowns because I don't want to be a part of nobody's circus I ain't in charge of. Her delivery was so on point. Down Low House Ninja, DL Huglet. Then her family tried to go on Barbara Walters, but they shut that down. Yeah. I mean, yes, Bree, you should make this a call-in. Okay, let me drop the link. Okay. Listen now, let's stick to the topics. Let me see. He think he the ish? Oh. Kevin Hart gonna respond? He not gonna respond. They tried to take Monique out and blew up the trailer. All the trailers blew up. She said all of them blew up. Not just hers. All of them. They kept saying they smell gas. And he didn't care. Hey, Auntie. Cat had him shook. Now Monique. Old money rich. Yes, old money rich. Okay? Rich. Not a little bit of rich. Not brand new money. We talk about old money. What's the last name? Atloff. Althoff. He's single, ladies. That's a single, wealthy man. He gonna need some shoulders to cry on. He might need some prayer. Okay? He might need a red velvet cake. I love that Monique. He makes it seem like Monique was just trash talking. It was beautiful banter. It was beautiful banter. She told Club Shay Shay, she said, Shannon, leave these young girls alone. And I'm like, Auntie Mo, you don't know why you have to give him that advice when we could have been over there on the yacht or something. But she said, you need to get you somebody in your 40s. You don't need a 20 or 30-year-old. You can't keep up. You can't keep up. She said, you need somebody who know how to bake cakes from scratch. Who can make bread from scratch? Who not gonna be like, let's go wrap her around? You is not ready for. I said, oh my God. She looks like she's 12-year-old with 2 kids and married. Wow. She's not 12 though, y'all. She is a grown woman. Hey, Luke. Mo was saying something. Sweet babies. Yes, she was. Run them like stuff. I think the interview asked Tiff about Mo, and Tiff's lips got a little too loose. She should have just said, I don't know that lady, because she don't. Because she don't. She don't know that lady. Well, more specifically about the Netflix. And even that, I feel like this. If I have the credentials to get paid what I want, how come y'all are telling me I don't deserve it? I think that's just crazy. I'll teach you how to bake meats. Thank you, Auntie. Yeah, teach you how to bake from scratch. Listen, baking is not my ministry. I could cook. Baking, like sweets. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Hey, Keke. Oh, is she not on? Hey, Keke. Shannon, like, his children are black. They're not white. He likes all women. Keke, can you hear us? Keke. I'm going to drop you down because your thing is not working. Let me drop the link one more time. But y'all, while I'm talking about dropping the link, right, I want y'all to get into this. Okay? Look at this. This is from our bae, our forever bae at that, right? So this is Darius. Darius is a instructor. Okay, health is wealth. Y'all see it. If you are in the Houston area and you want to get that body right and keep it tight, come and see him next week. Come in. Let's get physical for all my Houstonians, all right? He keeps it lit. I gotta promote my boo. Okay? Hit up Darius. He is on the free apps. Yeah, shout out to Houston. I just baked a 7-Up pound cake, Bree. Child, how do y'all be finding the time? Child, maybe when I'm in live, I'll learn how to bake because that is not my ministry. Now, cooking, sure. Why not? We gotta eat, but baking. She told Shay Shay a mature woman might stop before the 4th round, but she gonna go ahead and get in the kitchen and cook up a meal. Okay, bucket naked. Okay, bucket naked. She gave him some real sound advice. Sometimes you gotta tell your friends that. And speaking of telling your friends that, this is why they really mad. Wiley and I will be in Vegas April 26th through the 28th at the Palace Station. We're super excited. This is for the Bay Squad. This is for the producers. This is for the other content creators that are going as well. We are doing a meet and greet. I can't wait to see y'all. It's going to be litty in the city. Ow. It's going to be lit. Yes. Speaking of lit, hey, Darius.
Hey, Bree. You hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, my take on the Monique interview, it was very knowledgeable. She really told a lot of things in different ways where people need to understand this is how you handle your business going forward.
Yes.
And also the way Monique cleared Tyler Perry and Oprah in one sentiment was really kudos to you because my thing is, Taraji, you basically overshadowed the Color Purple movie with your shenanigans.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. And then she come out and say, I feel like I overshadowed you. Did. But Oprah and Tyler, they never did apologize to Monique. And I don't think she's gonna ever stop until she get that accountability from them.
Yeah, she said Tyler Perry owed her money and an apology. Oprah just owes her an apology.
And that's what I have to say. And kudos to you, SAG women. Y'all winning this year. Oh my God. But anyway, love you, Bree. I'm gonna
Love
drop
you.
down.
All right. Hey, Keke, what do you have to say?
Hi, Couture. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
No. So I would like, I mean, there's this tea that I heard, like, allegedly, that, like, Snoop Dogg's wife might be cheating on him because there was a picture that Suge Knight posted. I don't know if it's his account or, like, a fan account or something, like, exposing her that she's cheating on the husband. Yeah, so that's the first tea. Secondly, with the Monique situation, I thought she was blackballed. So I'm really shocked. Like, I'm glad she's like coming back up in the scenes. I wish she had dealt like with some situation differently. Like, you don't need to always like speak on the situation every time. Like, maybe like privately with the people you're having issue with. But the Tyler Perry situation, it definitely needed to be public. He like he always exploits black women, and like he's making fun of black women every time he plays like his comics, him and Kevin Hart. And then there was this interview that he did with a girl, like, no, even if he pays a light bill, the
Mm-hmm.
black woman must be appreciative. Like, guys, what's happening?
Yes, yeah,
Like,
you
what
make
is it? You never hear them saying a white woman should, like, other types of races. Even in here in Africa, it's also the same story. So unless you come from a rich family, but and also the population is uneven because women are more than men in
mm,
Africa. I don't know in the other states, but yeah. And Chrisean being sued. I've I've recently saw that she lost followers. Like, she was at 5.4 million, now she's at 5 million. Like, I don't know. I think we're starting to see the downfall of Chriseanrock. Like, her light skin is normal, light skinning anymore. Her
ooh,
actions are starting to have consequences. Like, she has always had her life with no consequences besides Blueface. So I feel like she's gonna get her downfall. And people have been saying this, like YouTubers, like Chrisean is gonna have a downfall. Like, I thought they were like being dramatic and like, no, she won't have like seen. But ever since she put the tattoo on Blueface face on her face, like, people didn't like it. She's been losing followers. She feels like she neglects the child, people like her fans, because she unfollowed her son's page and followed Blueface.
mm-hmm.
And
She
then
showed it.
you see like her being sued, like people are not gonna wanna work with her. She might not get deals anymore, and like, so yeah.
Listen, I'm here for it. I'm here for them unfollowing. She needs to learn her lesson. Let this be a
Yeah.
lesson. Okay.
She's
Kiki,
like,
tell them where you calling from.
I'm calling from Namibia. It's 3:02 a.m. 8 February.
That's how y'all know we gonna make it.
Yeah. So wait, what happened with the Keke Palmer situation? Like,
Oh,
what
Armand
happened?
said that she's a liar. That's
Oh, yeah. A lot of people have
no,
been
we can
saying
hear you.
that. Hello,
We can hear you.
is my mic okay? Okay. I've seen like a lot of YouTubers like Keke Palmer is what she's not a victim. I don't know if it's true or not because I was like, ah, it's Darius, it's all his fault. Guys, I'm hearing some other noises. Is it hello? Yeah, okay. So like, a lot of YouTubers were commenting on this Kiki Palmer situation about she looked like the victim, right? And then people are coming out like, no, Kiki Palmer is like really not the victim because okay, she didn't know what she was gonna expect from the guy, but she didn't expect it to be this worse. So I remember like they were saying Kama like she's trying to keep him in a cage. She doesn't want the guy to let go of her. I mean, she's a woman in her 30s, you know. Maybe it's the age thing. Like, I mean, I'm running out of time. I don't want to be single. You know, it's hard being black out here. But I don't think she's like, even if she lies, I mean, don't lies protect yourself. So even if she's lying, I mean, it's protecting her. I mean, nobody has the right to know about her truth but her because it's keeping her safe. So, yeah.
I agree with that thought point, and thank you for that, Kiki. We're gonna get into Miss Naughty Love. Naughty Love, what do you have to say?
Hey Bree, hey everybody. You can hear me okay? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, where should I begin? Let's start with Chrisean, hard-headed, rock hard. Her day of reckoning is here. I mean, she thought she was gonna be untouchable for the longest. She had that baby as an accessory and a prop. And this is her karma for being a false prophet, trying to act like she is of God. That's one of the three things that she loves to use. She uses her tears, she uses that baby, and she uses religion to emotionally extort the public. And then she turns around and gives you a big F you. And on top of that, she loved Blueface more than that baby. She never even really wanted that baby. Facts.
Oh my God.
For Junior, I feel bad for him because who's going to take care of him when one of his parents are in jail because Blueface is not officially the father because he's not on the birth certificate. And I really believe him now when he says that he's not the father because now she's getting busted in all sorts of lies everywhere. This has been a plan from the family to her, and she played the family because they didn't bank on her switching up and falling in love with Blueface. But Blueface been telling us the truth all the way along. And don't get me wrong, I don't like that ninja and his ways, but she is a setup trap queen. That's what she does. She's a career criminal. And it's all
Whose
coming
baby do you
out.
think it is?
The exes that came out.
That old man?
No, the younger dude that went to jail for her that she had him set up for unaliving. He took the fall for her. She was the one that actually did the deed.
You know what?
Yes.
That is
And he
crazy.
took the fall for her. And he came out and said, she is the most manipulative, cunning person you can meet.
Oh wow.
Yes. It's coming out. Okay. But we have to be careful of the seeds we water and the people that we make famous. We need to fact check. And she uses her looks and she uses her punani to
Ooh.
manipulate and change the storyline. Okay. See,
Mm.
her head got big and she thought she was going to be able to leave Blueface and blow up even further. But he got too many connects. He got too many connects in the industry. And that's why she's getting dragged. That girl is on the run. I've been saying it. She's on the run for several warrants, not just one, not just James. It also has several lawsuits. That
Oh my.
girl that she whopped on the red carpet at Baddies, she bought a lawsuit, a civil lawsuit against her and Zeus. And now she has tarnished the relationship with Zeus. What do you think Zeus is going to do? Leave her out to dry.
Baby, she better cry like Cassie did because Zeus is in for a rude awakening. They damn selves.
Yeah, but why you think Lemmy is on this tour trying to, we're trying to change the direction of the network. Natalie Nunn is on her way out too. Yes.
Y'all hear it here
And I'm just,
first. Shout out to Naughty Love. So what do you think about Keke
yes.
Palmer?
It's really unfortunate that she got with a bum
Oh,
that was not evenly yoked with her. And, she probably felt like this is probably her last chance to have a baby and she got desperate. But this is what happens when you don't get with people on your caliber. They drain you for everything that you have. I mean, you see it in Martell Hope with Melody. Oh my God. Did I cut out? You see it with Martell Hope with Melody, and she better fight for her baby. Because what's going to happen is when he has custody of the child, when it's his turn, he's going to take everything out on that child. Believe that.
keep talking.
He's going to take everything out on that child. So I just really hope that she gets past this in one piece. But I hope he loses custody. Seriously, I think he's a narc. And I always knew he was a narc. And he was abusive from that statement when she was on stage with Usher. And he's like, "You're a mother." Like, who says that out loud? And she's a public figure. That's telling me you're controlling. That's telling me you're jealous. That statement told it all. But women, we have to be careful of who we choose to lay down with and partner up with. And I'm saying it from experience, okay? I had to learn my lessons too, or whatever. So I just really, really wish Keke the best. But he's gonna stop at nothing to tarnish her reputation because he's jealous.
He is jealous, like from the beginning.
And I
Like
think he's
the
jealous of
start.
that baby.
He got rid of his girlfriend. The girlfriend was pregnant, and he took her to the chop shop and said this isn't gonna work because he saw his meal ticket. And this is what I be talking about. We have to. Not everybody has a Victoria Monet situation. That man being a personal trainer to the athletes and the
Mm-hmm.
stars and whatnot, and he's given moisturized skin. She is this. Let me applaud from the background. Let me be supportive because she was supportive of his business when he had it, and now she's taking off. If it's not like that, baby, leave it alone. And granted, Victoria Monet is that girl, but she's not that girl to the world yet, and he still
Mm-hmm.
treating her like because he has his own right. But you're right, and this is why I said we have to love on our daughters a lot because she was
Absolutely.
given. Granted, the only thing I give Steve Harvey is date the best. Okay,
Yeah.
I will always give him that. He was telling her, you ain't gotta get with no buster. Cause he
Mm-hmm.
knew he could see it. And I just think she had low self-esteem and now she has better self-esteem. She's seeing, oh man, I had a baby with the bum. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he's not even a real personal trainer.
Nope.
Like, who's booking you? You're in Hollywood and couldn't get no work?
Nope. And look at the family pathology. His brother is in the same situation,
Oh,
and he's just a Hollywood pass around. He's probably sleeping with people to get roles. Like, seriously. Or whatever. But that's the importance of valuing yourselves, lady. Men too. It happens to men too. Look what happened to Blueface. You
and
understand?
yes, indeed. And how do you feel about Monique?
I love Monique. Go go ahead, Queen. Burn the whole house down.
I
Make it
love it.
crumble. And I was surprised too that Oprah and Tyler had not apologized to her. But you know what? Like, I wasn't in agreement like with the antics, but she did put DL on Front Street and they were trending for a while. When was it? Like maybe 2 years ago
It was
or
definitely
whatever when they did when they did the comedy show together.
it was definitely 2 years ago because I was at my dad's house. I was at Papa Bay's house. We was out in the country. Y'all remember that OG Bay?
Mm-hmm.
And I could not believe DL was going off because there was a lot going on at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
But you know what? It this really came full circle for me when Taraji and her crocodile tears came out. Like, because y'all could have just supported Monique in the beginning, and y'all probably would have been light years away, and you wouldn't be crying about the conditions on set or whatever. But we tried to shun away from Monique. Like, girl, don't worry about it, girl. If you don't learn to stand on business and speak up for yourself so that you could get what you're worth, because Taraji should really be on the level of a Halle Berry. Let's keep it real. And I googled it. It looked like she only made like 150 stacks off of the color. Really? That is disrespectful.
My thing was this: when Monique said, "At least they gave y'all nothing to eat. We had slops, so we couldn't eat it." I believe everything she said. They probably was treating them people like trash, and I'm glad she said the names. Because if you don't say the names, how do I know who to look out for? That's why I don't rock with Christian Keys. He
I
is
don't rock with
always
him
a
either.
thumbs down. He will not get no support from me. I don't care what type of skin cream he's selling.
Yeah, I'm
No.
really not into all the Queen's Men this season either. And that's really the reason why I think he blew up the internet. But I'm just so tired of this subliminal culture. Like, either you want to stand on business and give us a name, or you want to shut up. You
Shut it
sit in
up.
your corner and shut up.
Shut it up. Because excuse me, I mean, the one time, to be honest, and there's so much support out here. I don't like the I'm standing on business, and then you get the tap dancing. What is that? What is that?
Child. And you, after you know, upset the world, trigger a ton of people, you get to go hide your hand. You don't get no. And that was one of my favorite shows, All the Queen's Men. And I can't even look at it the same anymore.
Here's
I
Monique's
can't even.
right here. Right here. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all who didn't watch it. It was good.
It was good.
See what it saw when we watched that promotion happen with the color purple. Right. We wanted to act like we didn't see how Oprah Winfrey treated Taraji. In my humble opinion, when you saw her walk up, you saw that there was tension. You saw that there was something happening. Right. And then when you see Taraji write her a love letter, it's like, listen, we got to stand tall and stand strong on what we know. We know you were mistreated. We know it wasn't right. We know it was unfair. And then you turn around and say, oh, but Lady O handled it. I have a problem with that. I have a problem.
I do too.
Because that allows Lady O to keep on doing what she's doing. And we're in a position of, I don't want to say nothing because we saw how Monique got whooped. Now, again, that's just my humble opinion. But I don't know I don't know how else to frame that. It's like, listen, you better fix that because you saw what they did to her. You saw how they treated her.
Is it a situation, do you believe it's a situation that Oprah might have faced something similar that maybe wasn't as public as you? And she's looking at it, well, if I faced that, went through it, and came out on the other side and look at me, it should be okay. Because sometimes we get that with parents. You know, I struggle. You say my kids should have to struggle sometimes also. Do you think that might be something going on with her? Or you just like, there's a disconnect?
There's a disconnect. Okay. There's a disconnect, and there's been a disconnect for years. There's a disconnect. And I think what happens is we place people on these pedestals, and we say, oh, no, you can't do no wrong. We don't even want to hear it.
Right.
And when you hear cats say, you know what they do? They don't say anything, and they act like it didn't happen. Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep talking until you take accountability.
Right.
Until you say, Uncle, I've done this. That's why it was so important. From Oprah Winfrey to Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels. Now, Lee Daniels was the only one I had to deal with. Did you see Lee Daniels apologize? He walked out on that stage. Not only did he apologize on stage, that man apologized to our children. That man apologized to our children and said, I need to act like our eyes didn't see what it saw. And that's all it takes sometimes is an apology, a little bit of accountability.
And that is the way she said, oh, Oprah handled it. No, Oprah's a handler. There's a difference. She is a plant to keep the ninja in line. Let's be clear. And if she really cared about our people, she would have had that set right for those ladies when they arrived. They wouldn't have had to call her. And like, that's why we have to have the courage to stand up for our worth in the moment. Don't talk about it.
Exactly. And that's why I always say, don't wait. Because so many people got mad at me about the Cassie Jenny situation. I'm like, baby, I can't tell you wasn't having a good time, baby, when it was the private jets and we was set tripping and island hopping and Lady Dior. Because I caught you when you said Lady O. I caught you. Oh, see, Monique, I caught you, girl. I caught the reference. You know, Lady O, Lady O, Lady O, Lady Day. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. And that's why I say you should never wait. Because when the truth start to come out, we could be like, oh, so-and-so said it. And she said it to all my internet sweet babies. Pull the receipts. Baby, we don't even have to. We know. We heard Steve Harvey shucking and jiving. And after he could not dismantle you, he lost his job.
The idolatry is real, honey. The idolatry is real. And that's why you can't put too much into these so-called heroes. And I put quotations in the air, okay? Because they really here to make us all house ninjas.
Yes, but I do want to ask y'all all something before I get off. And I'm going to start with you, Keke. How do you feel about me sharing thought crimes on my community tab with Nicki Minaj in that chicken?
I didn't see it.
Wait, what? Nicki Minaj in the what?
So somebody was mad in the comments. And I have to ask because I'm going to review that. I am. Because I didn't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know she did that. I want to see their take, where they're going to take it. But I shared it. It says Nicki Minaj and the magic of fried chicken gumbo. ... It comes out 12:30 tomorrow. I thought it was coming on 12:30 today because I said, oh my God.
Is that her new collab with
No, she has a new collab with Burna Boy, but it's
okay.
thought crimes. So it says Nicki Minaj and the magic of fried chicken gumbo culture. I want to hear what they have to say, right? But I shared it and somebody got upset because they were like, you switched, you know, their favorite line, you switched up. And how do y'all feel as avid supporters? And I'm starting with Keke because Keke come from Africa. I don't want to keep you up here too long, Keke.
Yeah. So wait, so what you're saying is like it's a song that you posted, right?
No, it's not a song. It's a pod. They do commentary. And they
that chicken shop thing, right? With that, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
That wait, is it like an interview with that chicken shop girl?
No, it's not an interview. They're doing commentary on Nicki Minaj.
Or they're doing commentary on Nicki Minaj, and someone took it as you were like attacking Nicki or something.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you were attacking Nicki because I feel like you're a Bob, right? So I don't feel like, and maybe they felt that you were taking her because some things, miscommunication. People are just like blind. They just see the image and just feel like, no, she's attacking her. So I feel like the person maybe misunderstood what you were saying. Because
I think people need to get out of their feelings and mind their business. You have a right to your opinion. You also have a right to change your mind about things. But there's a difference between a fan and a stan. Okay. You could support someone's art, but that doesn't mean you have to like everything that they do.
Yeah.
I mean, people need to get back to independent thinking. This idolatry is a sin. I wish people would get back to their Bibles because God is a jealous God.
Ooh.
And he does not like when you put anything before him. And when you're obsessing over people to the point where you're breaking laws and you're approaching people and telling them how they should be feeling, God got you. God got you.
Ooh. Ooh. And Keke, you are right. Suge Knight did share a picture of Boss Lady.
Snoop Dogg.
And it's because Snoop Dogg said something about Tupac.
Oh, God. Even the inmates are getting messy, child. They getting messier than the
Mhm.
YouTube streams. Like, how you in prison with a whole podcast?
Baby, they trying to destroy him. Like from the art of dialogue, they're trying to destroy Snoop to like, and I feel like this. Snoop needs to tell the truth. He didn't really rock with Tupac. What?
Yeah.
I think people need to
Mhm.
get out their feelings and listen to what he's saying. He said, I don't F with him. Snoop Dogg was not on that type of time. He didn't want to bang. He didn't want to do none of that. He just wanted to rap
And smoke.
and smoke. It's so crazy. But baby, they gonna Charles Snoop up the security. But anybody with common sense knows that. Because if you look at Snoop Dogg's children,
Mhm.
you know that daughter of his is not his
Yeah.
child. They've been saying that since the beginning.
Really?
They've been saying that since the beginning. All of his kids look like, even the outside baby looks like Snoop. And then you have this one child, the one. Snoop
Mhm.
has what, three or four sons? Two outside babies, two babies with Boss Lady.
Mhm.
Them two kids, them outside babies look just like him. The
So that's why
sons
he
look
don't
just
really
like him.
promote her that much. He don't like, you don't see
The
him.
daughter looks nothing like Boss
He
Lady
look
and don't look nothing like Snoop. And I'm not gonna tell y'all who baby they saying it is.
not easy. No, sorry, no.
No. But I'm not gonna tell y'all whose baby they saying it is. But he accepted the baby because of all the cheating he used to do. Go back and watch that Cribs he did, and look at how he treated the sons.
Yeah, he
The
always treats
sons
sons.
versus that baby, the daughter.
Cause you know what, Bree, I couldn't figure out, like, why was she in public school going through all this bullying, and she got a father that's Snoop Dogg. Like, for the life of me, I couldn't figure it out because I watched the reality show when they had it, and the daughter was always just with the mama.
Mhm.
She wasn't ever in any video, posted up, turning up. Snoop just accepted it.
Cause she had to
That's
accept it,
already my
and
wife.
so that's why it wouldn't surprise me if she had a dude on the side. I mean, Snoop's on the road a lot. I mean, it was more chemistry between him and Martha Stewart than him and his wife.
Listen,
Was she a
Snoop Dogg would have probably been with who he wanted to be with, but he did the right thing. He's from that culture. Like, oh, I got you pregnant, let's get married, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you could just tell. They locked in.
yeah?
They never gonna let us know that. But I'm telling
Was
y'all,
she
that daughter was always rumored to be somebody else's.
was
It's
she
not
like a
Mm.
ride or die wife?
I couldn't, because you always
Huh?
see him with the boys with the football. He's always supporting them. You don't, like, every, like, 3 years you may see a picture of him and her together.
because she knows too. She know that ain't her daddy. Allegedly.
Mm.
Mm.
You can
Just
just
like with
tell.
Chrisean and
And
G's.
she's the only kid that's sickly out of all of them.
The only
Like,
one.
so
The
where's the
only
Mm.
gene
one.
pool coming from?
She's short. She dark skinned. She can sing, from what they
Mm-hmm.
say. She was with that boy or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. They didn't even care. Like, that's how you know that's not her daddy. Her daddy would have had some, like, come on now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I felt like that boy
but
was using her.
most
I just
definitely.
didn't see it. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I just always felt like
But
it was like a clout chase situation.
yeah. But if it's not a child, I feel like if you're gonna cheat, right, like as you know, the woman, like don't have the child by another guy. Because maybe the child shared with another guy didn't have like more money than Snoop, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop got real money.
He do got real money.
Snoop got real money. Tangible. Snoop
No,
got
I'm
a weed
saying
line. He got rolling papers. He got Snickers, baby. Anything dealing with a deal. That's why I like Snoop Dogg, because he's business minded since the 90s. Business
Mm-hmm.
minded. He
no,
had a strategy.
yeah. No, I'm saying like if she cheated on a guy that's not like on Snoop Dogg's level, like I'll get why like he's mad even though he cheated. But like the girl is like treated like an outcast black sheep.
Mhm.
Cause it's
Man.
that, baby. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all go back and look at some of these grandmas in them, the legacies, and how they was treating them other kids, y'all know exactly what was going on. They was not getting that preferential treatment. They was looking at them like, Anyways, let's go to school. I'm for real. The
But
one
it just
son
goes
has
to show
brought up
women
his
cheat
career.
too. Women cheat too.
Women do
Women.
cheat too. But that was
Yeah.
the rumor. I remember that. They said boss lady cheated, got pregnant. She didn't know if it was his or that man.
Mm. It probably was some
Yeah.
revenge D. You know what I mean? Like, he want to be slinging everywhere. I'm gonna swing it this way.
Suge ain't worried about nobody. Y'all know Suge want to come out of this thing and start is Suge. Y'all know the gangster, the music industry want to come back and act the fool.
How
Well,
many more years he got left?
Because there's also like a law in
he
our
been there
country
for
where
long,
like
as long as I can remember. So I don't know. They do a pod from prison. Crazy.
do you
That's
think
because
it's
they
gonna
give him
come out?
tablets now.
Hmm.
That's because they
Do
give
you
him
think it's gonna come
tablets.
out of prison?
Do I think he's gonna do what?
Come out of prison
Of course.
anytime soon? Oh yeah, okay.
Probably in a few years. Yeah. I think his lawyer's working on that now, but
Yeah.
He did clearly run that person over though. Like, people forget he a
on
criminal too.
purpose.
Yeah, like he's a criminal too. Like, it's
And they left it. They go up for these criminal masterminds.
yo,
I
they
mean,
fight harder for the inmates than they do the free world. Like, that's what I said about Dr. Dre, the Dr. Dre award that
Look,
Jay-Z received the other night. Like, this man, do you see the allegations this man has, Dr. Dre? And he's got like an icon award named after him.
baby, listen. What Jay-Z did was a coup. He was out there like this. All right, we ready? Did y'all do what y'all said y'all was going to do? All right, let me get up here and laugh. Like he was just up there being whimsical, funny, entertaining. Got white media on his side. That's why I said people get mad at me, but y'all don't see what's going on. Y'all talk about Rock Nation, Rock Nation. Clive Davis said, "I stand with the Carters," meaning Diddy is out, Nicki is out. Jay-Z looks healthy. He looks whole. He don't have no grays nowhere. Beyonce didn't look sick, tired, or depressed. She just looked like, yeah, say what you gotta say so we can leave.
We got to get home to the twins, hubby.
She did this right here and said, oh, they want to take pictures. Hurry up.
Come on.
And walked away. They left. Baby, if that
yeah.
wasn't showing y'all what's going on, y'all don't be paying attention to the games people are playing.
Do you think the Carters will attend any more of these Grammys after this year?
Oh yeah, because Jay-Z gonna be a part of something way bigger than what we can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I know. Because Stock Crimes has a Patreon. They got this thing, and they were talking about her code and how Beyonce is a kingmaker,
Mm-hmm.
and the outside world could not break her. Which we know that she built Fort Tough. That's why I was saying Nicki Minaj, baby, listen, because the stuff that's in her code, in her charts, it was not. If she attacked Megan, Megan was gonna have a successful year, and people did not want to believe me. And I'm like, baby, I saw it. I
You
saw
Yeah.
see
it.
it. I don't even
Like,
think. Do you think her tour is going to be as successful as like? Because the stuff she's doing now, she should have been doing. I feel like it would have been a classic move if she would have dropped her tour footage in response to Megan, as opposed to going on a Twitter rant and station hand rants. Like,
I think y'all got it all wrong. Beyonce is not over Jay-Z. That's her man. She wants Jay-Z. She knew Jay-Z was gonna be successful. That's why she got with him. Did y'all not hear what I
Yeah.
said? She is a kingmaker. Some people don't understand that lingo.
mhm.
She is a kingmaker, meaning she was always destined. The man who was going to be her husband was going to be super wealthy. She's transitioning out of music. She wasn't upset with what Jay-Z had to say. She's disgusted with music. We could tell she's disgusted with music because look how she's been saying it for years. The music, buy this single, buy this single, buy this single, buy this single. Baby, she is the prodigy of Prince. Prince said, learn how to play some instruments and I'll teach you something. She went and learned how to play the piano the very next day. Play the guitar. Baby, y'all not listening. When you're doing stuff in the industry, it doesn't matter if you're on the side of right. You need people. Andre 3000 can walk the streets just fine, but if he ever needed something, he can always tap back in.
And Nicki has burned a lot of her strong bridges.
Yes, there is.
Really?
Love Nicki. They don't love her anymore. They showed us in our face. Do y'all really believe them doing the winners of the rap pop song is Nicki and Ice Spice? And then 10 minutes later, oh, it was an accident. That was the only accident of the night, by the way.
That was on purpose.
And then Killer Mike, just go look at the picture of him being handcuffed out. Go watch the video again. If y'all can't see the games people are playing, I don't know what to tell y'all.
Playing in our faces.
But you really
line in the sand.
But do you really think Nicki burned those bridges, or people like burned those bridges with her and she like exploded, you know?
It was some of both, because Clive Davis used to go up. Once Clive Davis counts you out, you're out. The same thing he did to Whitney Houston. People forget about that. When Whitney Houston should have been rusting her voice and he said, you're not ready, and she didn't want to listen, he brought Alicia Keys' ass to show her why she was not ready. And Alicia Keys has been the Clive's darling for how long now? Clive Davis,
even though she's singing one note. Sorry.
Clive Davis is still alive doing interviews. We've never seen Clive out and about say anything. He was like, the Carters will be at the Grammys. When she did that tribute, right, on the death of Whitney Houston, and they asked her not to, y'all do know they had to not only pay a fine for that, they had to pay the church. We're not talking about no regular deglars. We're talking about the Catholic Church now. Okay? They had to pay. People was disgusted. I thought the performance was crazy. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Right? I remember that. And then the next thing you know, Clive spoke out. Clive only speaks when he needs to speak.
Yeah.
He don't have to do anything.
His life is private outside of what he chooses to tell the world.
Yeah. He don't get, you know, you got power when you can remove every photo you ever been at Studio 54 off the internet. Y'all cannot find it. If y'all can find it, send it to me.
Yeah, Studio 54. You can find pictures of Michael Jackson in here, though.
But you're not going to find it of Clive.
Nope. You sure not. You sure not.
So I like Nicki, but Nicki, she got to pick her battles wisely, and she was not choosing her battles wisely, and it showed. And I would have never traded
that wisely for a long time, and I think it's because she's miserable. Between a butt and a felon, like I would be miserable too.
And I love her.
She can't go nowhere.
We're going to be shimmying at the Pink Friday 2 tour, me and Mama Bae. Looking good in our pink. But baby, you can't. The problem is people like to think you sleep, and then when you wake up and activate, all of a sudden they don't understand. She should have known when Megan was winning in court, there's something going on in her lineage, because people don't just win them type of battles. She was winning against Carl. Y'all heard when I listened to the entire station head. I wrote in my journal every day. I'm crying. I'm praying. God, please. The world hates me. I don't know why they don't like me. I listen to her. I believe her when she says these things. And I also believe she got something in that bloodline that Nicki is not ready for. It don't matter how deep your Caribbean roots are. baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you. It's like when Napoleon finally went to Egypt and he had to knock the nose off.
And can I tell you that Megan is a trendsetter? Bree, did you see that Lotto tried to pull the same move that Megan did by calling up Funk Master Flex to get him to play her song, and Funk Flex like, no, we team Ice Spice over here.
Yes.
But do you really think Megan will like can outperform like Doja in Ice Spice? Okay, let me just say Doja because Ice Spice is still young.
Doja is a club kid. If we're going to talk about it, Doja is a
Mm-hmm.
club kid, and she's one of them ones destined to be a star. She can paint, she can sing, she
Yeah.
can rap, she can dance, she can act.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Mm-hmm.
has
Triple threat.
ingenuity.
Yep.
Megan is a rapper. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you don't like that she says cat in the hat 52 times. She is a rapper. And when she's pushed into the corner, she's going to rap. And
Mm-hmm.
she can
Mm.
dance.
Mm-hmm. She
Yeah,
could.
yeah,
I think she could.
And
I
she
think
has
she could
stage presence.
evolve.
Like, you can't lose
yeah.
when you have that combination. I think them two, they're going to be here for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
Doja and Megan, a long ass time.
I still think
Yeah.
Megan has room to grow. I think she's gonna evolve into something great. Like, and I just think what she has on her side, she's learning the business part of things. You know what I mean? To make sure things go in her favor. And that's the key. A lot of the artists, they fail because they simply just don't even read their contracts. We spoke about this before. Or have the right lawyers on their side and things like that. So I respect the fact that Megan is a college graduate and she's using it to her advantage when doing her business in the music industry. I mean, to me, she has a one up there. The fact that her new deal where she owns her publishing and her masters.
Yes. No, I can't hear you, Katua. I can't hear you. No.
I can hear you. But the fact that she's owning her masters and her publishing going forward, I think it's a strong arm move, and I think a lot of girls are going to be jealous of her. You know what I mean? Everything she does going forward, she owns outright.
Can y'all hear me
Yeah.
now?
Yes.
But I
I just
still
feel
don't.
like honestly and truly, I think these girls got room to, they're still in their 20s. They're not in their like middle age 30s and stuff like that. And she also spent 2.5 years in court, 3 years in
Mm-hmm.
court. So that would delay
Yeah.
anybody's creative process. And there's only room to grow. I feel like music is very eclectic.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I always say, everything isn't for everybody. You got to understand what you're into and then love it. Because I saw a lot of people they were so pissed at Tracy Chapman for giving that
Mm.
countryman, I forget his name, Luke somebody, for the fast car. But I'm like, she's a purist. If she wants to give it to who she wants to give it to, so what? Like, she's paid the cost. We don't know what battles she had to fight for her music to be anything. She owns those rights, right? We can't get mad
Mm-hmm.
at people for having their own music creativity and direction. I don't like when people say, well, I don't care when they say the music sucks. I personally don't care. But I don't like when we try to compare them, because why? Why are we comparing them? Why are we comparing somebody from different places? The only disdain I have is Lada. Where is this rap vernacular coming from? That is not who you are. That's why I don't like it. That's why I'm like, it sounds like two different people now. Whatever she's about to release on Friday versus Rich the South. I
Yeah.
don't know. And I'm
It
not a
just,
fan of all
I'm
of
just
it.
wondering who
Make
her
the
camp
music
is
fun.
behind her, because she's been pretty all over the place.
Baby,
Yeah.
she's everywhere with that stuff.
But
Mm-hmm.
like in the entertainment industry, it's like gonna be competitive. Like whether you guys want it to be like competitive or not, it's like competition, favoritism, the fans. So it's always like they can only be number one. They can only be the best. So yeah.
And I say it's enough room for everybody. May the best man win, and just put all that energy into the art, and the art will speak for itself.
Yeah, but there'll always be one better than the other, like no matter
No,
what.
and that's fine. There can be one better than the other, but I don't like this. There can only be one. The scarcity mindset. I've never had a scarcity
Oh,
mindset, and I don't like when we try to push a scarcity mindset because that leads into other things. When I look at the legends, the greats, I look at
Mhm.
what else did they do. That's why I'm a fan of certain people. I'm never going to be like, I don't like you because you like this. What are you? I don't even get it because my cousin, to be honest with y'all, my cousin was so upset. What has Club Shay Shay done for the black community? I almost cussed him out, and then I hit him with a small okay, O and a K, because I'm not doing this with you. What are you doing for the community? Nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How you
Nothing.
gonna hold somebody to a standard that you
No,
not even
but this is the
upholding?
thing. It kills me because he's winning. When he wasn't even trending, nobody said that. My cousin never said that. And I said, dang, so when I start winning, are you gonna say the same thing about me? People really be haters. That's all I can say.
They really do
So
be haters.
Let
I
your
really
haters
do
be your
believe
motivators.
that too. I
Hey,
really
Say
believe
Hudson.
Hey, ladies.
there can be more than one queen, right? Because there's more than one queen actively throughout history. So how come it can only be one for the female rappers, but it's 18 for the male rappers? Stop. Stop.
That's true.
But hey, Say Hudson.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hi.
I think they need to spend more time keeping their eyes on their own paper. Point blank, period. And music probably wouldn't be suffering as much. Learn how to read a contract. And music probably wouldn't be suffering as much. They too busy worried about what the next person is doing. If you're an artist, like anyone that is a true artist, whether it's visual, performance, or whatever, knows what it is to like lock yourself up in your studio and just work on get your creativity out, whether it's on paper, music, anything like that in a booth. You focus on you so much, it's like almost nauseating. When you're a true artist, they spend way too much.
Exactly. And Lotto is
Yeah.
up because I've been
Can I hear
following.
you? Yeah.
Oh, there she go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We can
No,
hear
go
you.
on. I got a phone call. But yeah, go on. Yeah, they need to focus on themselves more and not even like it's not even about being like it's not even a camaraderie. You don't even have to be everybody's friend. But just why you worried about that person so much? Like, especially somebody like Nikki. Nikki, you in your 40s. You signed your contract in 2009.
Yeah.
These chicks were still in diapers, a lot of them.
I
It'd
mean,
be
they
one
were
thing if she
teenage.
just signed her contract. Like I could say, oh, she signed, her deal in 2020. No, it's been like, but it'll be 20 years in a few years.
Yeah. A few more years. 4.
Girl, and that's just signing her contract. That's not even being in the industry because you got to get a record deal.
Mm-hmm.
People in New York knew about Nikki. She was on everybody's mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
And
even
that's
asking jealous
truthful.
for?
That's truthful. And I'm tired of seeing and this is why I say you have to understand your lane and have a team around you. Some people do not have a good team. The team is messy. The team is, I don't want to say trash because sometimes you get caught up, but there's no way, and I'm going to use Mary J. Blige for instance, there's no way you should be talking about in your 50s now doing a boot line with baby. We've been talking about the boots for the past 20 years. I don't understand how people don't have the vision. They don't have the direction. Marrying the help.
The contracts. It's the contract.
Marrying the help.
Her contract might have stopped her from even putting out any lines or anything like that, or another contract that she signed. Because in I don't know about in New York, but I know in California your contracts are only good for 7 years, and then they're null and void. If you got the right lawyer, you can fight it for real. But I'm sure with the way that Mary performs, I'm sure that she signed another contract on top of this one. So
And
it might
she started out with Diddy. So she started out as a deficit already dealing with him because he took everything from her in the beginning.
Well,
These
it was right
contracts
now
are
in
crazy.
music.
These contracts are crazy. They probably would prohibit her from doing any merchandise. They even still having a lot of contracts that artists are getting charged for damages. That means
she got her wine
CDs.
line.
No, that means CDs cracking. CDs like getting like, who the fuck is buying a CD? Why are they charging the artists for that? They're taking that out of their cash, like
But
the cash
but
that
that's
get.
what I'm saying. Y'all gotta be some contract killers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's something about that fine print, and maybe I'm just so big into it because when I came on YouTube, it was spiritual soul in myself. We was reading everything. It was like every time we turned around, something was changing. We were like, "Did you see this?" We was highlighting it, and we're like, "You need this many RPMs. You need this many subscribers, baby. You need."
Yeah.
Oh, is that money in the chat? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Run the check up. Run the check up. Run the check up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Sherry. I love the super sticker. I am amazing. These record contracts are predatory. But Elite, I don't want to hear about no record contracts being predatory in 2024. Well, we had TLC. When we had Tony Braxton.
Yeah.
I can keep going.
So many examples. So if anybody
sure
finds a 360 deal, they just not even paying attention at
Baby,
this point.
the contract that got me was Dionne Warwick. When she spoke about it, I said,
and it's not a black thing because you know what, a good documentary.
No, the white girls get it too.
It's Artifacts. Have y'all ever seen Artifacts? I'm gonna put it in the back chat. Is when
I know them. I know them.
No, but that's not the band. The band is 30 Seconds to Mars. They did a documentary.
Jared Harlow.
Yeah, them eyes, boy. Anyway, they did a documentary about making their next album. Well, it was an old album called This Is War. And as soon as they started to make the documentary, they get sued by the record company and saying that they owe them $30 million from their advance.
Oh,
and he breaks it down. Let me see. I think there's a shorter version, just like a minute long. I'll put it in the back chat. And he just breaks down exactly how most record contracts work when you sign into a record deal. And at the end, the artist comes off owing the record label.
But can't you like get yourself out of contract? Like
you can get yourself out of contract, but that costs money too. See, the problem is
money,
people don't understand. You got to understand the points on the dollar. How many points is the label getting, etc., etc. I don't get mad at people who negotiate the deal the best way possible, right? But you got to read it. That's why you see all these content creators losing their mind because they went from making the content they like to now they got to do 3 or 4 videos a week, blah, blah, blah. But I told y'all, when that white man, I forget his name, was cussing out Ben Shapiro in them, and the lawyer man came out, because we talked about this last year, and said he didn't even red ink it. He just instantly said they trying to X, Y, and Z me, and Candace Owens ate him up, and he got mad, and he was like, Candace, I expected more from you. Why? She can read the contract. You couldn't.
It's a contract. This is business. It's your fault if you sign a bad contract. I'm sorry, especially nowadays because you don't really even need a record label. You really don't. There's plenty of underground artists that are millionaires right now that own all their own shit, that tour by themselves. Yeah, they may do little like smaller venues. They're not doing big old arenas like Super Bowl size arenas. But they're doing.
But you make money. Faith Evans made all her money because she refused to go on tour with Bad Boy because she was beefing with her husband at the time. But she made all her money. She said, if my contract says this, and Faith Evans was getting paid. She said she would count the money at the door. I'm not sending the note until y'all have my money.
I seen it firsthand when I worked for Violator. I was an intern there when Ludacris dropped his first album because I remember I had to hand out them damn CDs. And there's artists that would be like, I don't give a fuck with that contract. Hey, I'm signing it anyway. Fuck it. Like, yo, this is, I want a record deal. Oh, they giving me $1 million. I'll take that. And then they want to cry later, abuse. 10 years later, they want to cry about how abused they were and everything. Meanwhile, you like, where you want me to cut my finger so I can sign in this blood?
And that's why I said sometimes you got to go eat you a snack and come back.
Mhm.
Up for
Better
real.
to be
Sometimes
independent.
you have to because
And get your own attorney, not the label's
your
attorney,
own
to read the
attorney.
contract
Because
to
I'm
you.
telling y'all, I'll never forget when TMZ was like, "We think you'll be great for the show," and I saw what Ben was saying. I said, "Okay," and I thought about it, and I said, let me go look. I started doing some research. I said, "Oh, I can't do it. It's conflicting with my job." I just simply said that.
Yeah.
Went about my life.
Mary would not be singing right now if she didn't have to. She'd be kicking up her legs with the rest of them.
She would
She's
be
working
pulling
because she has to work.
what's his name? Uh the green-eyed, the beautiful Smokey Robinson. I'm singing for the old heads.
Mm-hmm.
Gasms.
With his knees, with his new knees.
Gasms.
Yes. Tommy Mottola, yeah, with Mariah Carey, absolutely. He had her locked up in that house like damn Rapunzel. Had the brat breaking her out every night.
Every night. She losing her mind because she went on tour 4 years in a row. Ridiculous.
And then when he left, he had the media sit there and downgrade her and call her crazy. Remember when she was just taking off her shirt? She had a t-shirt with another t-shirt underneath it. He had the media run stories that she's losing her mind and all this other nonsense. And when that movie came out, when she finally got away from Tommy, he had the media blacklist the movie too. What about Glitter? Glitter wasn't that bad. I gotta watch it again because I don't remember hating Glitter.
I love Glitter. It was a good movie. He purposely sabotaged it. That's why she got on the millions of dollars off of him. He should have left her alone while he got that alcoholic Mita wife now. Please.
The 80-20.
But there was an article I
All right,
read that like
ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and
labels
get
like
off. I'm about to go eat food. I'm starving.
Okay,
But
thank
this
you,
was a
Nadia.
real conversation.
Yes.
Thank you for
What
having
did you
me,
have to say, Keke?
like I was saw an article where like record labels are dropping artists, because they're not making hits and all that. So maybe it's like a chance for like Afro beats like to take over the music industry, because you see the hip hop artists, R&B artists are collabing with them because they make better music, they make better beats. So maybe it's like a time for
It's a
Africa to
fresh
shine.
beat because honestly, they
Yeah.
I could go on to it, but y'all are right. But thank you, Keke, for coming up. Thank you for calling from Africa. Thank you, Naughty Love. Y'all make sure y'all follow
Bye.
Thank you,
Naughty.
Kiki. Naughty. I'll see you in the morning, girl. I'm gonna try to wake up because you know I'm on the West Coast time.
Okay.
Naughty. I would just say in closing, don't sign a deal unless it's like exorbitant and you have multiple attorneys look at it, private attorneys. I wouldn't even sign it. If I was an artist, if I made music, if I was a musical artist, because I do paint, but I would never sign a deal, not in this day and age. And the record labels are dropping people because they're closing and they're merging and things like that. It's not worth it. Now on their dime to do music. The only thing it does is get you on the radio. You really don't need that. Just build your fan base, social media, and keep it pushing.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. I do. Y'all gotta read them contracts. That's why I don't believe in. I'm not signing no NDA unless it makes sense. But on that note, thank you for coming up. Thank you.
Thank you,
Y'all
Bree. Good night, everybody.
Yes. Y'all, we just did 2 hours. And I don't know why, because I don't like to be up here no damn 2 hours. But never again. No. No, I'm glad we had a good time. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the show. I love Sade. Y'all have to have a different lawyer and don't tell them who you're working for. A lot of these people are shysty, and this is why you got to get into your books. Because if you don't know what the lingo is, you don't know the verbiage, then you're going to get bamboozled every time. And if they're forcing you to sign something, then they really don't care about you. But those are just my thoughts about it, Bay Squad. Those are my opinions. Comment down below. I got to go. Bye, hoes.